And we are back here for the start of this second quarter. Peyton Miller was in the game, but the ball once again won by Savage. However, it is picked up by Huggins. I spoke too soon. They're going to give the ball back to the Lakers, though. Or the Pacers. Oh, whatever. Now the ball in the hands of... Ooh. Now it's in the hands, I should say, of Hodeffer. Hoffner throws, trying to get to Brisby. Goes out of bounds. Teets will have the ball. Brandon Teets throws the ball to Netter. Netter throws back to Teets. Teets spins, throws. Huggins catches. Now he throws ahead to Bailey. Bailey drops, and it's going to be picked up. And now here we have Scabber and wide open shot. And it's a goal. That was for number 24. Dukalus off the assist from Skadden. And 10:59 left. The score 5-1 Lakeridge, 5 unanswered for the Pacers. So we'll have Peyton Miller once again. This is against Blaine Savage. Ball will be won by Savage. Savage throws it over to Slapner. Slapner throws. Now it's in the hands of Dalton Dulalot. Dulalot throws to Lowe. That's Rob Lowe. And now the ball up top to Michael Brisby. Rob Lowe. And here we go, winding up, and the shot, that's by Michael Brisby. Gets by Netter, just by Netter. And now it is 6-1 for the Pacers. 6 unanswered, and 2 already, and haven't even hit 2 minutes gone here in this second quarter. The only goal of the game, I should say, so far for the Cougars has gone to Zach Bailey, 3 minutes in. And so here we have the face-off once again. This is going to be between Savage and once again Miller. Miller pushes it his way, but it's picked up by Garrett. Blake Garrett bounces the ball over, and it's going to be picked up by... It was picked up by Miller, but they're gonna call a timeout. Canby, 10:01 left here. 6-1 Pacers. And we're back here. Just over 10 minutes now. 10 minutes left here in this first half. 6-1 Pacers with the ball. Zach Bailey. He's going to throw it over to Zach Pillerget. Pillerget throws Jorgensen. And now he throws back to Gay, who throws Bailey. Bailey looking for his second goal. Ball bounces by the goalie. Closest was Ronan Gay. And he throws it over. Zach Pillerget drops the ball. Now picked up and thrown over. This is low. Now he throws, bounces, picked up by Netter. And Netter skies it. And turnover, picked up. Here's Low. Low, and a nice save by Netter. Picks it up. And it was a goalie interference. And so it will be ball for the Cougars. So they call it goalie interference. Netter picked, scooped the ball up and it went into his own goal. But now the ball picked up by Taven Jorgensen. He's triple teamed, tries for an over the back shot, and it's going to roll around and be knocked over by McDonald. He goes between the legs, was Gay. It's been on the ground for about 10 seconds, finally retrieved by Scadden. And Joe Scadden throws it over. Now in the hands of Ryan, and he throws it over to Hoffner. Ball swung back up top. This is Jackson. Colby Jackson trying to race by Kirkwood. And the ball thrown up top, getting a lot of time to look at it was Hoffner, and Luke Hoffner with his first goal of the game. That makes the score 7-1. Pacers starting to run away with it, but maybe the Cougars can do something to get close. 7 unanswered for the Pacers. Have that 6-point lead. Every goal by a different man. Spreading the wealth, and now we will have Parcher back in the game for the face-off. This, again, with Blaine Savage. And the ball is going to be picked up by Savage. He shovels it over. This is number 24, Dalton Dukalos. Now the ball in the hands of Hoffner. Thrown back. Jackson throws over. This is number 11, Bo Scadden. So we have Bo Scadden and Joe Scadden. And it's going to be Cougar ball here. Huggins has it. 7:16 left here. He'll throw it over to Netter. Netter going to throw it. Caught by Wujek. Wujek stops, spins, throws over. Dodging. Man was Cromer, but Cromer gets the ball knocked out. Picked up by Dukalos. And Pacers get a quick timeout. 6:52 left, up 7-1. And we're back here with the ball. It was Jackson. He throws it to Brisby. Swings it, attempting to go back to Jackson. The ball bounces. Saved by Jackson. Picked up by Bo Scadden. And now back in the hands of Jackson. He's going to throw it over. Dodging was Hoffner. And now back in the hands of Scadden. Scadden, ball knocked out by Phillips. Going to be picked up by Netter. Netter throws it. Intercepted. No goalie. And the easiest goal of the night goes to Michael Brisby. Netter had it, and he was just trying to get it downfield, but it was intercepted by Brisby. No one could stop it, and he throws it in. Now it's 8-1 Pacers. 6:12 left here. And we will have Blaine Savage versus Austin Parcher once again. Savage has won most of these face-offs. And he gets this one. Savage guarded by Huggins. Throws it over. And now the ball in the hands of, I believe that is Russell. Thrown. Now it's in the hands of Mounts. Mounts guarded by Parcher. Goes right and throws it over. Dukalus throws, blocked by Netter. Netter drops it. Manages to pick it back up, though. Now he throws it. Ball dropped by Pertzer. Knocked out. Tried to save. And they're going to give the ball to the Pacers. Faking the throw. And the ball goes to the hands. Well, through the hands, I should say, of Chris Mount. And now ball bounces by Huggins. Thrown over. Gets by Brisby. Picked or scooped up in the air. Some sort of violation. And it will be Pacer ball as Dukalus throws to Mount. Ryan throws, ball gets by. Trying to save it was Russell. Goes out of bounds. And it will be Parcher with the ball, or now, I spoke too soon, it will be Strand with the ball for the Cougars. 4:48 left. Throws all the way over to Netter, who throws back to Huggins. Huggins and the ball finally in the hands of the Cougars offense. Here we have Jorgensen. He'll throw over. Wujek throws to Strand. Now to Bailey. McDonald to Bailey. Bailey to Jorgensen. Or, not, excuse me, Joe Wujek. Wujek throws it by. Shot off, but now Ronan Gay will have the Cougars. 4:17 left. Gay throws it over, and a nice assist from Ronan Gay to Taven Jorgensen. His first goal of the game. Now the Cougars get to 2-8, down 6. But a nice pass from Ronan Gay. Been racking up the assists all year. Had one with 8 assists in a game. And a game with 7. Probably more assists than I had all basketball season. But a nice pass there. And now on the face-off, we'll have Savage once again, this time against Peyton Miller. It is won by Blaine Savage. 4 minutes left, nearly. Savage now running down the field. Netter stops it, and the ball is going to be picked up by Krzyzewski. Krzyzewski throws it ahead, gets by Miller. Ball bounces and picked up momentarily, and now finally picked up by Holmes. Holmes throws it, bounces just over, and out of bounds. And the flag is on Slapper. And Slapper with the appropriate last name as he slapped Saltmarsh in the ankle. We're going to throw a flag for that. So Canby man up for 1 minute. Zach Bailey, we have the ball, 3:30 left. Looking to maybe get within 5. Bailey going to throw it over. McDonald stares at it and hits the side of the net. And now the ball thrown over to McGinley. Cole McGinley. Hop steps and tries to get by Bailey. Retreats and throws it away. Pass intended for Delinalotti. Mouthful there for Anthony Delinalotti. And trying to get around was Pillerget. He throws it over. Picked up by Wujek. Wujek gets by. Now throws it to Jorgensen. Throws it over to Bailey. Just under 3 minutes left here. 2:45. McDonald throws it. Now in the hands of Gay. Gay spins back. Throws it. Bailey winds up, takes a shot, and Zach Bailey, his second goal of the game, and Ronan Gay's second assist of the game. Now the score 3-8 for the Cougars. Zach Bailey, his second goal, his first, came with about 9 minutes left in the first quarter. And Ronan Gay gets his second assist. Of course, the first coming earlier in the quarter to Taven Jorgensen. 2 straight goals for the Cougars, and we'll have Savage versus Miller on the faceoff. And it's going to be picked up and thrown over to Slapper. He throws it over to Lamson, Jacob Lamson. Now throws it back. It is now in the hands of Bo Skadden. Now it goes over. Thrown to Hoffner. And completely ricochets off. Closest was the Pacers. Ball bounced about, I don't even know how to estimate, quite a few yards. And it's going to go over to Skadden. Bo Skadden throws it over. This is Hoffner. Luke Hoffner with 1 goal in the game, and he throws it. And it gets by, I believe that was Jackson. Or excuse me, that was Slapper. And we'll have Phillips with the ball. He throws it to Netter. Netter throws it and completely laid out. They're going to... Netter absolutely laid out by, that is Schnapp. Jackson Schnapp will find some time in the penalty after completely laying out Garrett Netter. Looked like he would make a good linebacker for the Pacers. With the ball, we will have Zach Bailey, 1:28 left. Bailey throws over to Strand. McDonald. Bailey looking for his 3rd goal of the game. Blocked by Harlabatos. now the ball thrown over in the hands of Lamson. Lamson guarded by Kirkwood. Still with it is Lamson. Lamson reverses field. 48 seconds left here. Huggins guarding Skadden. And out of bounds goes Skadden. It will be Cougar ball. 32.5 seconds left. Pillerget throws it across, bounces by everyone, but gets to Jorgensen. Jorgensen spinning, ball knocked out and picked up. Was knocked out, I believe, by Van Akkebeck. And now in the hands of Lamson. 10 seconds left. Lamson throws it up top, winding up. A nice save by Netter. Netter just heaves it deep, looking for something, bounces, and that's the half. So after falling down 1-8, the Cougars do get 2 goals just before the half ends. Cut it to 3-8. Ronan Gay with 2 assists. Zach Bailey with 2 goals, and Taven Jorgensen with 1 goal. 3-8 Pacers.
I'm turning off their equipment. They left it on. Since it wasn't.
Okay, Matt. Whatever. It's okay. Yeah, that did not hurt my feelings a little bit. You have done enough. No, put that down. Put that down, boy. You gotta use your hands.
You're not even a Chargers fan.
I like the San Diego.
How did you not burn that shirt?
Because it says San Diego.
Exactly.
So I can still wear it.
Okay, Canby, let's come out like gangbusters.
Who are the Chargers that have jerseys?
Keats, Rivers, Gordon. Well, they still sell Tomlinson jerseys.
I'm assuming that did they have?
They gotta remember that time. That was back when we were good.
Did they sell Teo jerseys?
Manti, I don't know. I would just choose. I think I choose to avoid him because he went to Notre Dame. But so I wouldn't. They sell Keenan Allen jerseys. They sell.
You know who's a jersey from the Chargers that I'd actually buy is Tyrell Williams.
I was actually gonna say Tyrus, number 16.
Yep.
Didn't he go to Western Oregon?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. Okay. My cousin was friends with him. And we're back here for the start of this second half between the Cougars and the Pacers. Savage wins the faceoff. The ball is knocked out, though. Going to give the ball to the Cougars. 11:52 left. Cromer will have the ball. He throws it ahead, and getting knocked from behind was Strand, but the ball picked up once again by Cromer. Cromer and Strand appears to be in some sort of pain. Ball turned over. Will be in possession for the Pacers. Now the ball thrown over. It's blocked. Attempted throw by Colby Jackson. Jackson's going to throw it over to Lamson. Lamson throws it. Jumping catch by Brisby. And Brisby throws back to Lamson. Now over to Jackson. Hoffner. And back over to Brisby. Brisby throws. It is deflected, but picked up by Luke Hoffner. Hoffner guarded by Huggins. And wraparound goal. That was by, let's see the number. That was Travis Park with his goal. First for him, and that makes the score 9-3. Pacers get on the board quick. And we will have face-off between Savage and
JB. 50.
This is Seth Doman now checking into the game. He usually plays JV, but getting some varsity action here. See if Doman can get something done against Blaine Savage. And easily won by Savage. Now he's off to the races. Pushed by Wujek. And ball dropped by Park. Finally picked up. Park shovels it and gets by Brisby. Picked up, though, by Jacobson, who throws it back to Park. Park looking for another wraparound goal, and Travis Park with his second goal in not even a minute. And so now the score 10-3 in favor of the Pacers. Lakeridge jumping off early here in this third quarter. And so it looks like Parcher will be back instead of Doman against Savage for the face-off. Parcher, one of the 5 seniors here for senior night for the Cougars, including also Brandon Teets, Austin Kirkwood, Taven Jorgensen, and Nate McDonald. We'll be seeing more of them later. Here, Jacobson's going to throw it over. Looking for his 3rd goal there was Park, but he throws it away. Closest was Lamson. And now the ball thrown over to Ryan. Colton Ryan with the shot, and he gets a goal just over the top of netter. So Colton Ryan gets into the scoring action. 9:53 left. That's 3 goals in little under a minute. Certainly a quick start for the Pacers to this second half. And now back in the game, we'll have Seth Doman seeing who can stop Blaine Savage. Not very many people have been able to so far. There has Parcher. A combination of Parcher, Miller, and Doman have all gone against Savage. None of them have won, in fact. And you can see Blaine Savage once again winning again. And now he's looking for a goal. Ball knocked out by Doman. Attempts to be picked up by Teets. And finally shoveled out. With the ball, this is Garrett. Blake Garrett, and he gives the ball over. Thrown over to Lamson. Lamson gives the ball to Ryan. Going to be a violation on the Lakeridge. And so with the ball, we will have Wujek. Wujek trying to get by. He does get by both Lamson and Dunloffer. Not even close what I said. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name. That one's harder than mine. And Pillager going to throw it over to Strands. Strand gives it to Saltmarsh, bounces by Saltmarsh. Picked up, this is Nate McDonald, also a senior. Trying to get by Skadden. Shot off, but Taven Jorgensen, once again another senior. He was closest, he'll have the ball. 8:40 left here in this 3rd quarter. Jorgensen guarded by Van Akkebeck. And Pillager spins. And the shot is blocked by Harlabatos. Miguel Harlabatos has had quite a few saves. Very nice saves as the ball is just straight up dropped by Blake Garrett. Kicked ahead by, that was Shuey. And now with the ball, we'll have Ryan guarded by Shushevsky. Now with the ball, Mount, he's going to throw it over. And now it goes back to Mount. He throws it. And a nice shot, top right corner by Michael Brisby. And that makes the score 12-3. 4 goals in 5 minutes here for the Pacers. Now they have a 9-point lead, largest of the game for them. So now we'll have Doman versus Savage once again. See if we Cougars can finally get that elusive, very, very elusive first face-off win. But Blaine Savage, we'll see what he does. And it's going to be won by Lakeridge once again. Down a little closer than the rest of them, and it's thrown over Ball bounces. Now Rob Lowe. Yes, the Rob Lowe. Flag down as with the ball. Now is Lamson off the pass from Schnapp. And the ball bounces over to Jackson, who throws Hoffner. Jackson. Retreating, I believe that's Scadden. Ball now in the hands of Colby Jackson, with the first goal of the game for the Pacers. Swung back. And now here's a quick shot. Nearly a save by Netter, and that's Luke Hoffner's, I believe, second goal. And Pacers running away with this one, 13-3, 5 goals here. Not even halfway through the second half, or not even halfway through the third quarter. 13-3, and we'll have Doman up again against Savage. And this is going to be won by Savage once again. He's off to the races. Quick start. Being knocked around. This is Slapper. And now it's going to go over. Schnapp takes a shot, bounces very high in the air. Finally hits the ground once again. Closest was Lakeridge. Ball will be swung back. This is Bo Scadden. And now here we have Hoffner. Throws back over. Jackson throws this Bo Scadden. 5:45 left. Back to Colby Jackson. Guarded by Austin Kirkwood. Ball swung back to Lamson. Lamson throws it over. Quick to Hoffner. Rifles a shot. Lakeridge ball still. Here we have Lamson. Lamson stops, turns. Huggins knocks down a man attempting to set a screen. Jackson throws it back over Lamson. Shot is going to be picked up by Huggins. Huggins now runs, turns, throws crossfield, intercepted by Brisby. Brisby to Lamson. Lamson stops, spins, trying to get by TT. Throws back over Brisby. Brisby shot off to the left. Closest was Netter this time. 4:55 left. Here we have Netter. Netter is going to throw it over to Teets. Teets throws it. Ball bounces by Strand. It's going to be picked up momentarily by Bailey. And now going to be picked up by Lakeridge. This is Russell and now Lowe. Now in the hands of Mounts. Now to Bo Scadden. And Ryan throws over to Mounts. And now in the hands of Russell. Trying to get by Wujek. Ball thrown, picked up, attempted behind the back. That was from Jacob Lamson, out of bounds. Finally, Cougar ball now. It's thrown over to Netter. 3:52 left. Ball gets by Cromer. Out of bounds. Ryan. Colton Ryan throws to Mounts. Mount throws across, and now it's in the hands of Lamson. Lamson throws to Ryan. Ryan back to Chris Mount. Ryan. Spinning. Guarding is Connor Saltmarsh. Goes to Ryan. Now to Mount. Russell throws. Quick shot by Lowe. Off cage. And closest once again, Lakeridge. 3 minutes left here. And now the ball. This is Russell. Or excuse me, that was Mount. Now it's to Russell. Ball bounces and knocked over. Was Strand, but Russell has the ball once again. Now going to Mount. Mount stops, throws back to Russell. Russell guarded by Saltmarsh. He throws it over. This is Ryan, Colton Ryan. Throws the ball extremely high. Will be a turnover. So Sam Shuey now in the game will have the ball for the Cougars. Shuey throws to Netter. And ball intercepted. Quick shot. And that was Rob Lowe. He gets a goal, and Netter's pass intended, I don't know, believed Cromer, intercepted by Lowe. Nice goal for him. And it will be a timeout. 14-3 Pacers. And we're back here. Austin Parcher and Blaine Savage will face off. See if Canby can win a face-off here. As it is won once again by Savage. Throws it down. Ball goes through the hands of Kirkwood and picked up by Netter, who throws it down to Bailey. Bailey now rifles it over to Parcher. Parcher bombarded by 3. Now 4. Just absolutely hit around by every single person on that plays defense for Lakeridge, and the ball is out and picked up. Racing down the field is Hoffner, who throws over to, this is Schnapp. Steven Schnapp. Now goes over. Swung back around. Ball now in the hands of Hoffner, who throws back to Jackson. He throws to Skadden. Bo Skadden runs round to the back and now throws it back over to Schnapp. Schnapp guarded by Pillerget. Wraparound shot is actually a pass. And so Steven Schnapp gets the pass and the assist. And Dalton Dukalus gets the goal. It is now 15-3. That is 7 goals so far for the Pacers in this quarter. 49 seconds left, and we'll have Parcher and Savage once again facing off. And so now I believe there will be running clock the rest of the game, unless it's within 12. We'll see, though. So it will be Savage and Parcher. Parcher, once again a senior, playing here on senior night. And it's won by Savage. He has won every face-off so far. Safe to say an impressive stat. And now running around. That was the shot by Schnapp. 30 seconds left. Ball will be in control by Teets. Teets going to throw it. Netter has it, throws it back to Brandon Teets. Now back to Netter. Netter throws it now. Huggins throws it. Strand, 2 seconds. Strand just gets it across, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. Quarter dominated by Lakeridge. They score 7 goals. Cougars do not score any. Do not have the ball on their side very much, and it is 15-3 Pacers. And we're back here. Face off between Peyton Miller and Blaine Savage. And this one, and so that is the first face-off won by Canby before Savage was 21 for 21. Very impressive, but the ball will be in the hands of Zach Bailey. He'll be in control with 11:27 left. Clock running. Zach Bailey will have the ball. They're going to call a cross check on, can't quite see the number from here. Looks like it might be, let me see here. Looks like it is number 14. That's Blake Garrett, as Rodin Gay now has the ball. Throws it to Pillar J. back to Gay. Zach Bailey, who has 2 goals in the game. Ronan Gay with 2 assists. Jorgensen, who has the other goal in the game, also off a Ronan Gay assist. One of Bailey's goals was unassisted. The first one of the game, in fact, says that put the Cougars up 1-0. 3 minutes into the game. However, Lakeridge answered with 8 straight goals by 7 different players. Bailey and Jorgensen would score 2 straight goals for the Cougars, but since then it has been all Pacers. They have scored 7 goals. As there's a goal as I speak right now by Taven Jorgensen. That makes the score 4-15. A nice goal by Jorgensen, unassisted. So, of the 4 goals, there have only been 2 assisted goals, both by Ronan Gay. And Jorgensen, the senior, gets his 2nd goal of the game. And we'll have the face-off. This is between Miller, I believe, and Savage once again. It is Peyton Miller for the Cougars. 10:18 left. Now the clock will be stopped. It's within 12 points. And excuse me, this is not Savage. Now in the game for the Pacers, we have number 13, Corey McGinley. And I believe McGinley is at least 0 for 1 or 0 for 2. So as he is now taking over face-off duties for Blaine Savage. That was another 1 face-off. As a nice goal by Zach Pilarget from well out there. Bounces it in, gets it to 10 points as it's 5-15. So 2 early goals for the Cougars. And Pilarget's first goal, this one once again unassisted. And now we will have Miller once again against, I believe, McGinley. And the ball, this is Blaine Savage back into the game. He wins the faceoff once again, and he's guarded by Shushevsky. Throws the ball, it gets by everyone, and will be Cougar ball, 9:44 left. Connor Saltmarsh will be in control for the Cougars, and the ball now thrown to Netter. He throws it over to Teets. Teets to Shushevsky. Shushevsky launches it over Saltmarsh. Connor Saltmarsh. Hit, ball knocked out. It gets by a couple of Pacers, though, and knocked over. Saltmarsh back in contention, picked up, tripped, falling down. Was Garrett. Now the ball picked up by Cromer. And now here comes... Ooh, a nice goal there. Connor Saltmarsh off the assist from Nate McDonald. 3 early goals, and... So the assist goes to Nate McDonald, and the ball rolled around for a while. Saltmarsh picked it up, threw it over to McDonald, who returned the favor, throwing it right back to Connor. And he gets his first goal of the game, McDonald's first assist. 9:09 left. That's 3 goals in the first 3 minutes for the Cougars. What Lakeridge did early in the third quarter, and within 9 points. We'll have Miller once again against, I believe, Savage, although it could be Corey McGinley. Can't quite tell from this angle as a referee is blocking. This is Savage. He wins it once again. Savage, 22 for 23 on faceoffs. Riding him is Joe Wujek. The ball thrown over to Lamson. Or, excuse me, this is Lowe. Lowe guarded by senior Austin Kirkwood. Now the ball thrown back over. Here we have Bo Skadden. Throws it over to Jackson. Colby Jackson goes back to Skadden. And throws it once again back to Jackson. Jackson, guarded by Phillips, dodges right. Now he throws back. Ooh, just too high for Skadden, and the ball is going to bounce. Saved, rolls picked up. Running down the field, that was number 17, Nick Van Akebek. And it's picked up by Lowe. Throws it over Van Akebek. And they're going to call a penalty on Kirkwood.
Penalty on Canby.
A slash on Kirkwood. And the Pacers will be up one man up for 1 minute. And the ball goes over. This is Dalton Ducaloose. Now Brisby throws, and Park, back to Park. Travis Park, who had 2 quick goals to start that third quarter bonanza. As the ball goes back to Brisby, who gets enough time to look at it. Netter stops 2, but once again, Skadden was closest this time. Bo Skadden's going to throw it over to Ducaloose. Ducaloose throws it. Just gets by Park. Retrieved, though, by Hoffner. Brisby, Rockets one by. Once again, closest was Lakeridge. This was Skadden once again. Bo Skadden. Going to throw over. Ducaloose. Back to Ducaloose off the pass from Giudilotti. Brisby, Park, down inside, and a quick goal to Bo Skadden. I believe that's his second. And that makes the score 16-6 in Lakeridge. Their first goal of the quarter. And so doing the face-off duties will be Savage once again. And Peyton Miller one time. And this one is going to be won once again by Savage, 23 for 24 now on the night. Savage now with goal on the mind, a quick shot, blocked by Netter, and it's going to be picked up by Strand, who throws it ahead, and this is Miller. And now it's thrown down, bounces, but now picked up by Gay, who rifles one just to the right. Jorgensen was closest, though. And now here we have Jorgensen. Throws over. Pilarget, who has 1 goal in the game. Bailey, now with the ball, he has 2. Throws it back over. Ronan Gay. Gay looking for his 3rd assist of the game. Throws it up top to Bailey. Bailey plants, retreats, and throws back to Pilarget. 6 minutes left nearly here. Pilarget going left. Thought about it, now runs around and goes around a screen, throws to Jorgensen. Jorgensen tries to bounce one over. Goes out of bounds. Gay closest. Gay. He throws it over to Bailey. Throws it back to Saltmarsh. Saltmarsh. Looking for his 2nd goal of the game there. Stopped and down the hands of Lowe. Rob Lowe. Throws. And now the ball thrown back over to Colton Ryan. Ryan still with it. Guarded by Pilarget. Approaching 5 minutes left. Ryan throws back over. Ball is dropped, but picked back up by Lowe. Or in this case, excuse me, it is Travis Park. Park runs around and throws it over. Ball goes back to Ryan. Ryan guarded by Pilarget. Ryan nearly knocked down and throws it back. Gets by Chris Mounts. Picks it up, though. Oh, no. Excuse me, does not. Now fighting for it and spinning now Mount. Mount guarded by Huggins. Throws. A nice catch by Dalton Tukalus. And now the ball goes back over to Lowe. Lowe throws up top. Now swung back and winding up with a shot and a goal. That was Chris Mount, his first goal of the game, and the score 17-6. Two straight goals for the Pacers. 4:17 left here. And now in the game for the Cougars on the face-off duty, we have, this is number 33, Kyler Boyd. It's his first time, one of 4 people who've done face-offs for the Cougars. Boyd doesn't stand a chance to Blaine Savage, though, as the ball is knocked away, though, and picked up by someone eventually. Yes, it was picked up. And this is number 10, Dadulati. And it's going to be a turnover. Boyd, Parcher, Doman, and Miller have all handled faceoffs for the Cougars. And here we have Garrett Netter. Netter throws it back to Shuey. Shuey throws it too high, intercepted, intended for Huggins, thrown over, getting through low, but ball was knocked out, picked up by Netter. Netter's now going to throw it over to Wujek. 3.5 minutes left here. Wujek trying to get by Low. Throws it over Jorgensen. Jorgensen bounces, and it gets in. Taven Jorgensen. Another goal for Jorgensen. A hat trick for Jorgensen. 3:17 left. Now the score is 7-17. And Parcher back in for the face-off duties against Savage. And so Taven Jorgensen, his senior night, has 3 goals. It will be Savage and Parcher once again here. And ball will be one. Oh, this was not Savage in this case. It was Rob Lowe. Lowe throws it over to Dougaloo. And now it's thrown back. Here we have, that was Hoffner. Now Park throws 2 minutes left, back to Hoffner. Luke Hoffner throws, running past, and a goal for Bo Scadden. And that makes the score 18-7, Lakeridge. 2:37 left here. And here on the face-off will have Parcher once again against Savage. And quick shot by Lowe. They're going to give the ball to the Cougars. 2:27 left. Brandon Teets. He has the ball for the Cougars. He throws it over to Netter. Netter throws, bounces, gets by Strand. Running around pick. Thrown over, gets by Dougaloo now. 2:10 left here. And here we have Wujek. Wujek ball knocked out. Hits a man, picked up by Jorgensen. Jorgensen throws over McDonald, whips one by. McDonald's first goal of the game, and Jorgensen has a hat trick and 1 assist, 8-18. So McDonald gets 1 goal for senior night. And 8-18, 1:52 left. And so we'll have Parcher against this is Low. Cougars staying within 10 pretty much after falling down early. They're going to call a holding on Low, and it will be Cougar ball. Gage Lemez with the ball. 1:48 left. Lemez. Going to throw it to McDonald, back to Gage. Throws it to Strand. Strand. Going to throw it over to McDonald. McDonald. Maybe looking for a second goal. Instead tosses it back to Strand. Swings it over to Pilarget. Pilarget going right. Stops. Turns. And throws one. Right into the hands of the goalie. And now here for Lakeridge. We have, this is, that was Corey McGinley. And the ball goes to Netter. 1 minute left now here. Netter is just going to throw a deep, caught Jorgensen. Jorgensen spins once again, one more time. And now he throws down to McDonald. McDonald goes around a Gay pick. McDonald almost posting up now. Spinning, throws one just a little to the left. Gay was closest though. 34 seconds left here. Senior night for the Cougars. The last home game, or last regular season home game for sure. We'll see if the Cougars make the Cascade Cup or the OHSLA playoffs. Last year, Cascade Cup champions. As now Parcher. Now McDonald, 14 seconds left. Throws down, gets by Cromer. Picked up. And now the ball is just going to roll around. They're going to call a push, 5 seconds left. And see if the Cougars can maybe get one last goal in. Jorgensen, he has 3 goals in the game. Doesn't get it off in time, and that's going to be the game. The final score, 18-8. Pacers, after the Cougars opened up with a 1-0 lead. It was all Pacers from there, going up 8-1 and taking a 15-3 lead. Kept even pace from then on. Final score, 18-8 Pacers. Thank you to everyone for listening. This is Antonio Redondo signing out.